Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight from Rogue Brewing Company. This is their straight Outta Newport, Oregon. This is a West Coast IPA brewed on the Oregon coast, like it should be. 8.7% ABVs on this bad boy. The can is pretty cool. I mean, it's got these guys underneath the bridge and it says Dare, Risk, and Dream. It's got this kind of subtle thing about we set out to brew a huge West Coast IPA which would repeatedly and increasingly satisfy the thirstiest hopheads. It's got Citra, Mosaic, and Comet hops, which are a pretty cool blend. Straight out of Newport, packs a wallop of citrus aromas and fruit flavors, etc., etc. Enjoy, and again, fellow hopheads, this is for you. 73 IBUs. Came in a 4-pack. I don't remember what I paid for this, but this is one that I bought as a one-off. I honestly, I live on the East Coast, and I haven't seen it pop up again, and I haven't seen very many reviews on it either. But it's that classic orangish, somewhat hazy, but there's not a lot of junk floating around, which is a big plus for me. Thin white frothy foamy head on there, but it's dissipating. And this is what I remember. So I mean, this is what a West Coast IPA should smell like. It has a, so the hops were Citra, Mosaic, and Comet. I smell Comet hops more than Citra, Mosaic. It's not extremely fruity. It's got some malt backbone to it. It's got that breadiness to it. It's got a little bit of kind of that more kind of harsh hop aroma, but it's a nice blend. It smells really good, and it looks exactly what a West Coast IPA should look like. It laces the glass a little bit. And as always, cheers. Let's get into the glass. That's what I expected. That's good. It's got a little bit of caramel that hits you at the front. It's sweet. There's not a lot of fruit to it. There shouldn't be. It's the West Coast. There's a little bit of that kind of grittiness to it, but not too much. It's a good balance. The hops coat your mouth. It's got a medium body mouthfeel to it. That's good. I mean, it's what a West Coast IPA should be. It's got a little bit of that total blend balance of hops, and again, this one's a little bit more caramely. It's a little bit more sweet than some of the others, but it's definitely a very good representation of exactly what they describe it to. So kudos to Rogue for doing what they say they're supposed to do in a beer that has that style. If you like West Coast IPAs, if you can get this one fresh, I think this is a good example. We rate our beers from 1 to 5. I would give this about a 3.5, maybe a 4. I mean, it is exactly what they say it is. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that initial hit of that caramel, but it is exactly what they say it is, and it's very well balanced and brewed. And Rogue, for the money, compared to what's out there, you can get a bunch of West Coast IPAs out there that are substantially more from a price point, and this one hits it on the mark pretty well. So I'll definitely enjoy this one. If you've tried it, let us know. Leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We do upload all the time. We appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.